Saturday, and we still need to learn.
Hey,
Hey, so exams are coming up pretty soon. Have you been studying? Yep. I mean, we invited you to study, and you didn't want to join us, Junpei. Oh, yeah. Well, not that it's any of my business. So you wanted to remind me?
fine, Sengoku.
Here we go! We finally reached the Tiara no Misakato. He's the turning point of the era of the samurai. It all began with infighting among the Tiara clan. Their conflict escalated until the Imperial Court had to intervene. Misakato was pursued by the Imperial Court, so he had no choice but to openly oppose them. The result was known as the War of Masakato.
And so,
Cage, you may not look like a samurai, but let's see if you know this one anyway. Like, damn! Already coming at me trying to get the answers. Like, please! There's a theory that Tiara no Masakato thought of a prototype for an item essential to battle. Now, what do you think that item was? It's something every samurai needs. Well, honestly, I don't believe it's the rifle because that was probably pretty late into the timeline. Probably the 1700s, 1800s. And I think the samurai were a lot earlier than that. And armor? I mean, everyone around the world has armors. So it wouldn't be that. And the katana, it says katana, not the sword. And the katana is a unique weapon in of itself. Like, no one else has the katana. Everyone else made their own variation of the sword. So I would say that. Yep. Nobody thought it was the rifle. Some people thought it was the armor, but everyone thought it was the katana.
yes, exactly.
Knew that one already, huh? Yep, it's the katana. Think of samurai, and their swords are the first thing that come to mind. Although, it's not known whether Masakato really came up with them. So he probably had someone helping him come up with ideas. But also, you think of katanas a lot of times with ninjas as well. Not really just samurai. This is going to be on the exam next week, so prepare well. Like, I don't understand, why does it highlight in red it's going to be on the exam next week, but yet we never participate in the exams. We only ever, like, see the aftermath. Let's skip forward a little to Kamakura era. Ah, at last! I can feel them on their way. The samurai are almost here. In 1185, the Kamakura shogunate was established. Yes, we're there! So yeah, rifles were not created, I don't think, anywhere around this time. And of course, its founder was Miyamoto no Yuramo. I can't believe we finally made it! I answered correctly. Everyone in class is looking at me with respect. I wonder how much more courage and charm I need. I feel like I've gotten a lot more charm because of all these lessons than I have gotten in courage, since I haven't been working at my job. Beep beep. It's a message from Sonata. Itsuki-san is coming tonight. Sounds like he has something to tell us. We'll meet on the 4th floor once we're all back. Interesting. I think Itsuki is the chairman. Let's see, is there anyone that wants to hang out? Okay, everyone. Eat like a pig. Are we playing brain food? Sale today. I should go check on the cat. And I feel like I should play with Maiko. Unless one of the other girls is here. Nope. None of the other girls are around. And it doesn't seem like there's anyone for me to talk to. Oh, finally, someone's up here. I feel like I explored this place a bunch of times, and there was never really anyone up here. It's almost summer vacation! I used to love summer vacation when I was a kid. But now it's like, whatever. I just don't get excited about it anymore. I mean, if you're being lazy, that means you're basically already doing summer vacation for most times of the year. Also, I never noticed. They have windmills right next to the school. Does that mean the school is powered by... I forget what it is. What is wind power? Ah, man, I can't think of the name. But that is cool that it is powered by it, I think. Network. Spent time with Shimizu. Spent time with Maiko. Spent time with the old couple. Gave money as an offering. Everyone's average level 29. Tartarus scored 67. So everyone has been around my level for this. 0 people have gone to Tartarus. I'm guessing that means over the past next few days, no one's gonna want to go to Tartarus. But yeah, let's go buy some cat food. Let's go check on the cat. Yep. Product I tried pushing once, but it didn't sell. Apparently people only used it for dares. But that's enough of that. Take your mind and do some browsing.
We're having one big sale today. You can't find prices lower than here. You made up your mind?
Let's buy like
That's
2 more
all.
of these. Medical powder.
Which ones? You sure? Thanks.
Top myself off with these.
You made up your... That's all you... Thanks. Which ones? That's all you... Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks.
Which
okay,
ones?
yeah, give me a
sure?
bunch of these.
Thanks.
Super cat food.
You got everything you
Yep,
need?
yep,
Come
we good.
again, yeah?
Spend a bit of money, but we good, we good. These people are just talking, just the housewives. I get tired of coming up with new things to cook for dinner. My family always complains when I end up making something similar to what they had for lunch. My friend told me that, one time, her kid who goes to Gekugan bought a pork cutlet sandwich for lunch. And when she made him pork cutlet for dinner, he yelled at her. She told him, well, you should have bought some sweet pastries or apple strudel instead. Wow. These sound like some toxic families. Jesus. Holy. They need to know first. I wonder why he wanted to tell me first. Let me go to Michael. Yeah, let's just go with her. Let me go buy this. I'll pray. Yep. Physical. Let's just go with single shot. Yep. Alright. save and then let's try and do this. Okay, what do you want to do, Michael? I think I already spent like 2 times with no like growth in our relationship. I wonder how many times sometimes this takes. Spend time with Mike. What should we do? Yeah. Yeah, that's like the exact same line from last time. It's almost dark. I decided to go back to the dorm.
And that's the summary of what happened on the night of the 7th. These shadows seem to be quite a bit more formidable than the ordinary ones.
I mean, that's what it seems with all the stronger enemies. Every time we go higher on Tartarus, I'm dealing with stronger shadows.
I see. So our enemies are growing stronger as well. Well, it's not all bad news. In fact, I called today's meeting because...
Hold on. Before we go on, I'd like to ask Kirijo-senpai something.
Oh?
I know I'm not the only one thinking this. So much has been happening lately. I feel like I've just been getting dragged along without really understanding anything. But now, I want answers. So I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai? You're always acting like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour or Tartarus. But they're connected to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
Yukari-chan? There was an explosion near our school and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But something is off here. At the time of the incident, there were several unexplained absences. Seems like more than just a coincidence to me.
What do you mean?
Well, I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. Those students weren't just absent. They all suddenly collapsed and had to be sent to the hospital.
I'm just wondering, what's his name's the chairman of the school? So he should know about all of this stuff, unless it's so hush-hush that even, like, high-position people at the school don't even know. Like, maybe if he was hired after, but I'm just assuming, by his age, he seemed like he would be old enough that he may have been the chairman of the school since that time, and should also know. But this girl, who I'm gonna imagine was 6 at the time, if not a little bit younger than that, since I'm imagining Kirijo either somewhere between 17, 16, 15 around this time, and back then she would have been pretty young, and so probably only recently learned about all this. I'm guessing they didn't tell her when she was 5, 6, 7 that, hey, your school collapsed or the place you own got destroyed. So this is why it blew up, this. She probably learned about it within the past few years and has been wanting to do something about it.
Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Remember those girls who bullied Fuka? They had to be hospitalized too. I want an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you have to know something. Tell me the truth.
Damn, they all look at her.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, it just never seemed relevant. But...
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right, I'll tell you everything. Shadows have many mysterious abilities.
So means the chairman did know, considering he told her to say, go on, it's not your fault. And plus, it isn't her fault. I mean, she I don't think she's in charge of the company. I think her parents are still alive and in charge. Unless some revelation is said in a little bit.
Some research indicates they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They could be a source of unimaginable power, couldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that very line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo, my grandfather.
First of all, how's that even a
My grandfather was obsessed
revelation?
with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power to create something extraordinary.
Create something extraordinary?
To that end, he assembled a research team and had them amass a number of shadows.
He was collecting them? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
But 10 years ago, during the final stages of the project, there was an accident, and the experiment failed. They lost control of the Shadow's power, altering the nature of the entire world.
You can't mean...
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
So, from what I understand, I'm not entirely sure if all the shadows fused together because they were all in the same place, and that's what created Tartarus, or it's whatever the Kirijo group was doing to them to alter them. That's like, that had some weird effects on the world that created Tartarus.
According to the records, the accumulated mass of shadows split into several large ones that later dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Maybe that's why it's difficult to predict where they'll appear. Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. Is it because that's where they conducted the experiment?
How is this shocking at all? I don't understand. Yes, obviously. First, I'm guessing Tartarus appeared at that building, and maybe they thought, oh, if we destroy the building, then probably Tartarus will go away. But obviously it didn't. I don't know if they just decided not to rebuild the building. Would Tartarus stay gone forever? And it just like takes over whatever building is built on top of the remains or of that land.
Yes.
Then those students who were hospitalized.
It's just as you fear. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could essentially do as they pleased. Port Island must have been the perfect location for them. So yes, as you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekkokan High School.
Just what are you trying to say here? So that's the whole purpose behind C's?
To clean up their mistake, I guess. But I'm just kind of wondering, why did they need to make it a populated area? Because what I know about government experiments, which is a civilian's guess of military experiments, is they don't do this around where people are. So why are these guys wanting to do? Like, if the military is experimenting with biological warfare, like zombies, or the mystical, why would you want to be in a populated area? Unless, like, that's where shadows appear, because there's so many people. But yeah, that part is very confusing to me on why they were doing it there. Yeah, they have a lot of influence, but what does having a lot of people and influence do for you? Like, they're able to hide it away and being like, oh, we're just doing some experiments that are non-harmful over there. But why not just hide away somewhere where nobody will look for you or see what you're doing?
We were dragged into all this just to clean up their mess? You lied to us?
What did she tell everyone to begin with? Because I forget what she even told us. Like, me as the player. I'm pretty sure the chairman just said, like, I have a lot of potential and there's a lot of good I can do. I have to go back and watch, like, the first episodes or whatever and see what he had to tell us to convince us to join. Like, if we were protecting the world or something like that.
And you knew too, didn't you, Sonata-senpai? You've both just been using us! Or do you not care as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting?
I never said anything like that. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like, but it was my decision not to share the information. I'm sorry. It was never my intent to deceive you.
But I wonder about Junpei's position on this. Since he's already distanced from the group in being mad at, like, the second years. Like, he's mad at me for being leadership and kind of mad at the girls. Like, just because they like me or are, like, following me without question and don't really want to go under his leadership. So will this strain our relationship even more because he's like, forget this. The main purpose of this team is lying to me. The other half of the team doesn't even care to follow under me. It's like, screw this team. Or will he, like, just forget about, like, even being mad at us? Because this is something much bigger than his jealousy of me being team leader.
Convincing you to join Seas was my highest priority. I know it may not be fair, but shadows can only be defeated by persona users. We are the only ones who can fight.
That's hardly the point!
I never had a choice either. It didn't matter if I wanted this power or not.
Mitsuru, that's enough.
Takeba-kun, it's only those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But that's...
It's been 10 years since the incident in question. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned.
But yeah, there's no point in being mad at her, like, forever. Like, yeah, you can be mad she lied to us, but you can't blame her for the incident that created every single shadow. And, like, not wanting to do this is valid, but not wanting to do this because the Kirijo group made the shadows is kind of not valid, because, like, that problem's already done. It's already created, and you are helping the world, whether you feel used or not in actually helping.
But now that they're here, we have the chance to find and destroy them. Do you realize what that means? What if I told you that the 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
You're saying if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Exactly.
So there's 12 shadows, and it's been 3 full moons, if I remember correctly. I don't think the first night was a full moon. So there has been 3. There was that one on the train. There was the one that attacked Fuka, the, like, 2 of them, but I think that was still considered one shadow. And then also the other 2 at the Love Hotel, so that's 3. It is very strange that some of these are basically pairs, but they're being counted as one shadow.
That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See? It's good news, isn't it?
Not that
Can
much.
that really be true?
There's evidence to support it. And this is where our true battle begins.
Our true battle.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people.
She's still doubting the cause. So she still has doubts, and I don't know if she's gonna still trust the entirety of the team.
The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to wait for them to strike first.
Right.
And there are still many mysteries surrounding Tartarus. For instance, why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answers must be out there somewhere.
We must defeat the 12 shadows that started all of this. In order to eradicate both the Dark Hour and Tartarus. I must fight to protect everyone. 6 of them remain? Is that what that said? Hold on. Okay, so wait, it does actually count the pairs as different. But wait, 6 of them. So I'm guessing that first shadow that we fought was actually one of them. So it's been like 4. Huh. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, so I guess it has been like 4 full moons.
Let's see.
Maybe we shouldn't go to Tartarus tonight. Junpei asked me to go over what we talked about in the meeting. But if we defeat all 12 shadows, I won't be able to use my persona anymore. Man, it's such an amazing power. I just can't let it go to waste. But what are you even doing with it? Like, unless you're liking the combat, that's the only amazing thing you're doing with it. Aside from that, he's not abusing it to get, like, personal benefits.
Hey.
Well, aren't you calm? Must be because you're a fantastic leader who can do anything, huh? So even though we just went over all this revelation and information, he's still mad at me. Well, I'm glad this didn't make the problem worse, but it also didn't make it any better. No matter what happens, you can handle it all by yourself. Isn't that right? Ha! I wish a nobody like me could be like that. Junpei-kun, are you listening? The only thing anyone knows about Tartarus is that it creates shadows. Other than that, we're all in the dark. I'm pretty sure Kirijo still knows some stuff. I'm so sorry about everything. Let me know if there's anything that I can say to be of help. What are the 12 shadows? Special shadows that appear on full moons. They are the product of a research accident 10 years ago. In the incident, an experimental entity comprised of numerous shadows was split once more into 12 large pieces. As such, their power far exceeds those found in Tartarus. Tread with appropriate caution.
Yes.
How'd the public take it? In the end, over 50 people were injured in that accident. The media placed full blame on the Kirijo group for the tragedy. They singled out one researcher in particular, declaring him the main culprit behind it all. Whether it was actually all his fault or not was not the issue. The public was looking for someone to vent their pain and anger on. So they chose him, even though he was a victim himself. Their wrath was unparalleled. It was almost more frightening than seeing a horde of shadows. So yeah, he was around for that time. He didn't just hear about it. He had to be part of the Kirijo group, or at least the chairman of the school at the time.
Yes.
What happened with Mitsuru? Under the pretense of assisting for the benefit of the group, she was subjugated to experiments on her persona for many years. So wait, she had her persona since she was a child? So did her persona manifest after the explosion? Or is he basically just saying over the past few years she has been subjugated to experiments? Solving the mystery behind the unknown ability of personas, the development of various equipment beginning with the Evoker. None of this would have been possible without her cooperation. There must have been some dangerous experiments at times too, and yet she kept agreeing to do it all, I'm told. Damn, they even experimented on like the daughter or granddaughter of the groups, like CEO, founder, whatever.
Yes.
Tell me about Sonata. He and Kirijo-kun have known each other for a very long time. Sonata-kun joined us when he was only in middle school. At the time, we had a third member as well. But I digress. They don't want to reveal the third member, but I'm guessing we already know who that guy is. I spend my time on the computer. I do have these. So where are they? I kind of want to go study or want to kind of do some other stuff. Sonata's room. Kirijo.
My apologies.
I've caused trouble for you too. I think I would prefer to be alone at the moment. Perhaps you should study. I'm about to review my own notes. Damn, even while she's being depressed, she's still studying. It helps to take your mind off things. That's the last thing you should be doing. You should be doing something happy for yourself.
My apologies.
Okay, now it's the exact same. So yeah, she's still studying for exams, damn. But yeah, I want to know where Sonata is. Okay, he's not in here. There are no new recordings. Like, damn, when am I gonna get a new recording? The men's restroom. What is even the purpose of these restrooms? Enter. I planted a Normian sprout? What? What just happened? Why did I just plant something in the restroom? What the hell? I have no idea why that just happened. What the hell? What? How did I plant from the restroom? I have no idea what just happened. Alright, well, I guess let me go study in the lounge. Holy, I don't even know. I'm mad confused. Spend time with Tanaka. Spend time with... Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna use the shared computer. But which one do I want to do? Do they both help me with courage or other stuff? Let's go with the revenge site. Let me see what this URL leads to. The revenge website. This must be the site from those rumors. There are all kinds of requests posted here. Redacted. I know he's always talking about me behind my back. I hate it. I want revenge. Yeah, something as petty as that. A guy wants revenge. The hate-filled posts pleading for revenge go on and on. Bearing witness to the ugly side of humanity has strained my resolve. Wow, I didn't actually think that was gonna level me up in a stat. It's getting late. I should head back to my room.
Lounging about as usual, huh?
Hugh, what do you want? If you're gonna ask me to go back, the answer's still no.
That's not why I'm here. I was just making sure you were still around.
That's so.
We've known each other a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage. You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other pals.
What was that?
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually, you just charge ahead like a damn fool. You've never been good at hiding shit.
Everyone thinks about the past. Even me. Anyway. We finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the Dark Hour.
No shit?
Yeah. The thing is, all I've cared about until now is getting stronger. Everything else came second.
I'm just wondering, if they were in a group before, does that mean they absolutely made zero progress in Tartarus for the few years they were doing it? Because I would have to imagine they went up some floors. So, does that mean it's like the few floors that they did go up, the gatekeepers were too strong and would just boot them back down? Or does that mean it's like eventually in some of the lower floors they just hit a gap where they couldn't surpass it? Because then that's actually pretty pathetic of these guys. Because Akahiko, when I kind of got him for the time, he was decently strong. And so to see that they weren't strong enough to even pass the lower floors is just pathetic to hear.
But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
And also, that means whenever they were in Tartarus, they didn't make enough commotion for the full moons to actually attack them.
Your reason for fighting? Huh. It's different for everyone. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. That's what I did.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
You really haven't changed at all.
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Senpai, this is unusual.
Oh no, she's come to kill me because I did research into the place. I know it.
Please, come in.
So not only do you excel at providing support during battle, you are also quite skilled at gathering information.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Yeah, it's like any other time you would think you're gonna get reprimanded, but I think she's actually here as like, okay, if you're good at gathering information, I want you to do something for me.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. But I do have an important favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
Oh, well, very little of that was made public.
I know. That's why I want you to access the Kirijo Group's database.
You mean hack into their system? Is that allowed?
I'll give you my ID and password. Then you won't be held accountable. But I need to know the truth. In detail.
Senpai.
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it. Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? Regardless of my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. I'm sure you must have at least a few complaints.
Not really. Did you know my entire family is made up of doctors? My parents are the one exception. It gives them a bit of an inferiority complex. That's why they're so hard on me. I don't like being at home. But here, I'm able to do something no one else can. I have a purpose, so no, I don't have any complaints.
You're right. We can't do this without you. No one could take your place.
Oh.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
So, Tartarus and the Dark Hour are on the way out, huh?
So yeah, I guess this did make it worse. So it means with the possibility of him losing his powers, he's like, oh, damn, now I'm gonna be even less special. Not only am I not the leader of this group of special individuals, like I'm eventually going to be depowered and put back into normal civilization and not be special at all. Because he was just the least special of a special group. But now, he's just gonna be with everyone else.
No, that's a good thing. That's what we've been fighting for. So then... why... Damn it! Why am I so pissed?
Gosh, it's hot. Even for July.
Wow, can't believe we're already third years. Guess this will be the last time we'll wear these uniforms and hang out after school.
I just wonder, why are they in their outfits, but yet some other students aren't in their outfits? A little strange, because you would imagine all the students to be in casual clothes.
Who cares? I just want to get into college and start having fun already.
Also, why are some kids in their outfits anyway? It's Sunday. There's no school.
I get it. My problem is me. I'm going on like fighting was my duty and all. Actually, it's just all I'm good at. Because without that, I'm nothing. So much for being a hero. I can't fight worth the shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least. Damn it! Nothing I do is good enough.
I like how we're visiting everyone. Everyone's getting a little moment on the weekend. We haven't even gotten to reach the daily life part, where I can, like, make a little bit more higher my social link.
Why am I only ever right about the worst things? Am I stupid for trusting in something so blindly? Dad, I got this letter from you last spring. I must have read it 1,000 times since then.
To my family, 10 years into the future. Tomorrow, I'll bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It will be stored in a time capsule and sent to you in 10 years' time. Yukari, you may be small now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16. be in high school.
Okay, so Yukari is 16. I'm guessing all the other kids in her grade are also 16. So that means I'm 16, Junpei's 16, Fuka, I guess, is also 16. And so Sanada and Kirijo are 17, since they're a year above us. So, yeah, Kirijo was 7 when the incident happened, and so was Sanada.
I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you always manage to greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher.
Oh, okay. Well, I understand where this is heading now, but is this Yuri Lowenthal? I'm trying to figure out whose voice actor this is. Did he voice this? But I think he was the head researcher that everyone blamed, that we learned about from, what's his name? And so, I don't know if this guy was killed or what, because he survived the accident, apparently.
I'll be starting on a big project soon. It feels good to receive so much recognition for my work, but I swear to you, nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Oh, Dad.
Yukari, I wonder, are you enjoying life? Do you have high hopes for the future? Do you still look towards tomorrow with excitement and wonder, like you do now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy, and I hope this letter brings a smile to both you and your mother's faces. Eiichiro Takeba, March 6th, 2000.
Oh, so this game takes place in 2010? Huh. I guess I was a little off on the year. I thought it was in 2008, 2009. But that is interesting. So 2010. It says 7/12. January, February, March. So she got this like 3 months ago? Because I'm guessing the time capsule that he put this away opened up on March 6th. So unless it's been 10 years and a few months, kind of a weird time to keep reading it.
No matter what happens, huh? All I can do is believe. I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
Dang, now finally I can have my day. Exams are coming up. It's almost time for the home shopping show. Let's see, message from Maya, an old man's request, urgent. Alright, well, let's watch TV.
It's amazing commodity! I'm going to do it.
Today we're introducing the outdoor activity set. Summer vacation is upon us. We have just the thing for you this hot summer.
Good, good.
First up, we have the Max Safety Shoes. Stay stable on any terrain. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. But wait, there's more.
Not bad, kid.
We'll throw in this instant curry too. Guess how many? 2. All of this for just 9,800 yen. This is a special limited price. Available today only. You heard right. Today only. Should I buy it? Yep, no question. I need that for the request from... what's her name? I bought the Max Safety Shoes set for 9,800 yen.
Thanks, kid.
Next time, we'll be introducing a seasonal corn set. Don't miss out. That's it for today. We're all sold out. Sorry, folks.
Bye-bye.
Same time, same channel. The shopping program is over. Alright. Well, let me go to the shrine, and then probably go do something else. See anyone around? Oh, Fuka's here. Maybe we should hold off on going on Tartarus tonight. Looks like everyone is studying in their rooms. They're all keeping to themselves because they're busy studying, right? I'm trying to figure out, is she, like, actually asking that? Like, is she asking if they're all doing stuff together in their rooms? Because it's 2 boys, 2 girls missing, all staying in their rooms. So I don't know if she's suggesting that they're having sex or something like that, or if she's just thinking they're studying because they don't want to be bothered. So I don't know. I hope so.
Well, yes.
Me too. I can't stop thinking about it. What if they're hiding in their rooms because of something else? So yeah, I don't know if that means like she thinks that they're hiding dark secrets or if they're doing adult things in that room. Okay, let's see what that's right. In that case, once exams are over, everything should go back to normal. Let's go to their rooms and see if anyone wants to talk. Vacant room. Vacant.
Now listen here.
Dude, don't bother me. I'm trying to study here. I don't get good grades as easily as you do, man. Laters. And Sonata? Sonata doesn't seem to be in his room. Oh yeah, I forgot. He went out already. Fuka's not in her room. Mitsuru doesn't seem to be in her room. Yukari's.
Hey, so...
Hey! Sorry it's through the door, but can I ask you a question? Is there something you believe in, Cage-kun? Something that, even when everything is terrible, and you've been betrayed by everyone, it doesn't shake your conviction? I doubt it. There is. I don't exactly know what she means. It doesn't shake your conviction. So, does that mean it does shake your conviction, it doesn't shake your conviction, and you're not sure it shakes your conviction? I'm not sure.
Sorry.
Haha, sorry. It's probably not really a fair question, huh?
Hey, so...
Okay, she's asking again. There is.
I see.
You're very strong. I wish I was like you. And then what's the middle one say?
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to find. Okay. I guess let's just go out to the shrine then. And then we'll probably go on a date with Maya or whatever. Passive. Slash boost dodge. Give me an extra growth. Let's go over here to the port. Just gotta check out the cat. Mew! The cat looks very weak. It seems like it might be hungry. Yep, give it more super cat food. Mew. Meow meow. The cat's purring. It seems happy. The light in its eyes has returned. Maybe the cat will feel even better if I come back and feed it again tomorrow. Damn, this thing is taking all my damn food. Alright, well, Yeah, I guess I should just go talk to Maya. Should I go? Personas. Let me go to the Velvet Room and go buy a persona so that I can go get more points with Maya. Hopefully enough points. Velvet Room.
Marvelous.
Or take it,
I'm
Twilight
looking
Fragment.
forward to it.
About requests.
Here are my requests.
Let's see, can I ask you out?
A shame.
Or I have to wait another day?
Very
Alright.
well.
Oh damn, I went behind the door. Fast forward, I don't care.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Yep. Fuse personas. Registration.
Registering personas?
Summon.
Please take a look.
Registered only. The Hermit. I'm trying to find good Hermit ones.
Browse to your heart's content.
Is that really the only Hermit one I have, Naga? Interesting.
Please
Well,
take
I guess
a look.
I'm getting back Naga.
So you'll be summoning this one?
I guess.
May it be your inner strength. Are you finished?
Yeah.
We look.
Yeah. Alright, let's go back. Alright, well, I guess whatever. Spend time with her. Yep, grow closer. Spend time. Yep, Shingon Dungeon. I see Maya chatted while growing bonds. Yep. It's almost dark. I decided to log out and leave the room. Oh, Cage-kun. Is she the only one free? Yep, I guess no one wants to do anything tonight. Unfortunate. I don't know if tomorrow is the start of the exams or what, but I guess we're gonna have to do that later. But yeah, I think that's where I'll call it here for today. So far, things are getting kind of interesting. We should have exams tomorrow on Monday, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying Persona 3 Reload, please make sure to follow me on all my social medias, like my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube, my D-Live, my TikTok, my Kick, Rumble, Odyssey, and Dailymotion. And check out my second YouTube channel, and like and comment on all my videos, and even join my Discord. There you can stay up to date with everything I choose to do, where my streams, videos, or anything else. We have to see you guys next time. Bye.